Hi everyone, it is Jessica and I am so excited to be here today. I am joining up with a group of very talented close to my heart makers, and we are going to collaborate and be the makers with heart. Now we have decided to do this collaboration so that we can pick different products and collections from close to my heart and just kind of show lots of different ways that you can use that same product line. And so for our very first collaboration, we've decided to work with the Smarty Pants collection, which is in the core catalog that just came out on September 1st. And it is so fun, and you can see that it is a school themed collection. So I'm going to stick with that school theme, and I have this cute picture of my daughter from the first grade, and I just pulled a couple of the different papers from that collection as well as a piece of Capri cardstock. And then I think I'm also going to use some of the Picture My Life cards that go along with Smarty Pants as well. So I've gone ahead and cut a couple of my pieces here and prepared them, and you can see I'm just using for my background page that really pretty notebook paper that has all of the different colors in it. And then I'm also going to cut this one here to 1 inch, and I've already used this paper before, so I don't have a full 12-inch piece of it, but that's okay because I can just kind of cut where it's not going to show behind my photo, and then that problem is solved. So that one's cut to 1 inch, and it really should be 12 inches, but it's not. And then my piece of peach pattern cardstock there is a 3-inch piece, and then I have just matted my photo with Capri cardstock and then put it on a 6x8 piece of that composition notebook paper. Now I'm going to cut out a couple of circles using my circles thin cuts here, and I just pulled the 2 largest, and so I'm going to put one of them on Capri cardstock so I can pull in a little bit more of that Capri color. And then this scribble piece here is from the Picture My Life collection that goes with Smarty Pants, and I don't actually end up using it, but I'm not really sure of that at this point. And so you can see I've cut those 2 circles, and then I've decided to switch out the zip strip that I'm going to use on my page as well. Now, before I start adhering anything down, I'm going to come in with some of the Dina Wakley gloss spray in the ocean color because it is actually very similar to that Capri color, which is one of the new colors in the core catalog. And so I thought that that was a lot of fun just to kind of bring a little bit more of that same kind of color in. And then rather than spraying it, I just kind of unscrewed the lid, and then I'm just taking the dropper and just kind of tapping against it, and then that way I have created a whole bunch of those splatters on there. Isn't that so fun? I actually prefer to use my gloss sprays this way rather than spraying them. I just really love that splatter look. And so I'm going to go ahead and start adhering some of these pieces down to my background page here. And like I said, this piece is also from the Smarty Pants collection, and it's just this peach color, and it has some like white, almost, they look like stars, kind of like stars you would see in the sky, not like a 5-point star, but just kind of like sparkles on them, and they're really cute. And so I'm going to put that 3-inch piece just kind of across the bottom, and then like I said, I don't really need a full 12-inch strip here for these other 2 papers or my zip strip because a lot of it's going to be kind of hidden behind my photo. And so I did pull this zip strip that has all the different colors in it from the top of one of the other photos, and I am going to kind of cut that down just like I did with that grid paper there because why not, right? If it's not all going to be showing, then I might as well save a little bit of it to use on a later project. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm getting everything on straight on the page, and I am actually working off of a sketch that I found on Pinterest, and the sketch is from Cheryl Even at Even More Scrapping, I think is the name of her blog. I'm not really sure, but it's Cheryl Even, and I'm just kind of loosely using that as my inspiration for this page. I don't often do a single 5x7 photo on a page, and so that was kind of a little bit of a challenge for me, but I do like the way that this turned out. And you know, I usually have my kids' school pictures in a picture frame, and then when the new ones come out the next year, I kind of pull the old ones, and then they kind of sit on my scrapbooking table for a while before I get around to them. So when the Smarty Pants collection came out from that new core catalog, I was really excited because I thought, oh, I've got like a whole stack of those big old 5x7 school pictures that I can finally kind of get taken care of. And I just love the papers in this collection. So obviously you can use them in a very school related way, as that is their intention. But I am excited to see what the other ladies are going to do with this collection, because not all of them are going to be doing things that have to do with school. So hopefully you'll have lots of different ways that you are inspired to create with the Smarty Pants collection here. All right, so that's kind of the basic idea of where I'm going to have things on my page. And now as I am adhering down my photo in the photo mat, I'm just kind of making sure to keep my adhesive like not all the way to the edge of the paper, because I do know I'm going to be doing a little bit of tucking of things behind it, and like these circles here, and then that way they won't run into some adhesive. So I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to have these circles showing, and I really had a hard time when I was going through the Picture My Life cards and the papers of what papers to use for these two circles. And I do like the Capri cardstock one because it just kind of pulls out a little bit more of that color that I have in the first mat behind my photo. But the other one, although I love those crayon scribbles, it was kind of getting lost a little bit on the background page. So I've decided to go instead with another piece of paper from the Smarty Pants collection, the one that looks like a cork board. And then I cut that at a 4-inch circle on my Cricut, just because the largest circle on those thin cuts is 3-inch. So I just needed that one to be a little bit bigger than this Capri cardstock one that I had. So I've got a 3-inch circle and a 4-inch circle, and I'm just going to kind of stick those in behind my photo mat, layering one over top of the other. And then this is going to be where I'm going to build my title and a cluster of embellishments. And so now, speaking of embellishments and title, I am definitely turning to the sticker sheet that comes with this paper collection. In fact, I wanted to keep this page really simple and fast because, like I said, I did have a stack of those school photos to take care of and get into some scrapbooks. And, you know, these stickers are awesome. They go right along with the collection. And so it was just a really simple and fast way to kind of take care of all of the things that I needed to do to kind of make my page stand out. And so what I'm doing here is I'm using my anti-static pouch to remove the stickiness from behind those stickers. And then that way I can just kind of move them around and see where I might want them to be on the page. And that way I don't have to commit with the adhesive just yet until I'm ready to. And then also some of them I am going to pop up on 3D foam tape, and then that way I kind of remove that stickiness before I put that on there. So you can see here I'm just kind of playing around with, you know, where do I want to put some of these? I really love, there was a whole bunch of stickers that I showed you there that have like a word and a definition, and they are so adorable. They have words like teacher and study and all sorts of different school related things. And so I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that one yet, but so here I'm going to start going ahead with the adhesive, and I just, you know, even though I've removed the tackiness with my anti-static bag, now all I have to do is take my tape runner and add it back where I want it to be. And then for my title, which says ready to learn, I am going to put it up with some 3D foam tape. And I just thought that this title sticker that says ready to learn was so perfect for my daughter's page here, because she loves school and she really is so ready to learn and has been ever since she went off to preschool. If you've watched any of my other videos, you might know that I am a high school English teacher, and my daughter is so sweet and cute. She has it in her heart that she wants to grow up and do exactly what I do. She wants to be me, basically. She says that all the time. And in fact, she wants to even take over my own classroom. And so she's told me lots of times that, you know, when I'm ready to be done, then she's going to come in and like move right into my classroom and just kind of pick up where I left off. So I'm not sure if, you know, in a 15 years down the road, if the administrators are going to go for that or not, but I think that that would just be such a lovely thing to happen if it did ever work out that way. How special would that be if my daughter could teach in the same classroom where I have spent my entire career teaching? So yeah, she is ready to learn. She talks all the time about, you know, getting ready to be a teacher just like I am, and she loves to carry around big books that she can't even read yet. So I thought that sticker was so appropriate for this page. Now I did kind of move that one sticker with the definition around quite a bit because I wasn't really sure where to put it, but I did end up putting it underneath that cute little backpack and then the brown paper lunch bag. as well. And then I pulled in my wood stars, which are from the previous core catalog. They are no longer current, but I do have a big stash of them because I do love all of those wooden embellishments. And even though the stars are no longer current, there might still be some online, but there are a bunch of other really cool wood shapes and letters that are available in the new core catalog. So be sure to check those out as well. Now, whenever I adhere any of those kinds of embellishments, I usually just grab my bottle of art glitter glue, and I have like a little pin, like a sewing pin taped to the side of my bottle that I use just to kind of, usually sometimes it's kind of gummed up at the top of the glue bottle, and so I just kind of keep it there handy so I can get my glue flowing once again. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of these stars around the page, and I really was trying to kind of keep in mind my visual triangle when I was putting those stickers and embellishments around, and also making sure that since I had those wooden stars on the left side of the page, that I put some in that bottom right embellishment cluster as well. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, my goal was to make this fast and simple and just kind of use the papers and the Picture My Life cards and the stickers and just a few other little embellishments like the gloss spray and the wood stars. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you feel inspired to create. Up next tomorrow, we have Kim Ferguson, and she is going to show us another way you can use the Smarty Pants collection. Amanda was yesterday, so if you missed her video, be sure to go back and watch hers. And then every day I will update the description down below, so that way you can see over the course of the week everybody's take on the Smarty Pants collection. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our very first Makers with Heart video. Bye! Happy crafting!